named after my favorite Nirvana song. We've got Katie from Lithium. Tell us a little bit more about Lithium, and it's not really the Nirvana song that we're talking about here. So tell us what we are talking about.
Sure. Lithium is a community platform, and part of the reason we're here at the Telecom Council is it's used by some of the world's biggest carriers like O2, Vodafone, AT&T, Verizon. And basically what our technology does is bring customer together to help one another answer customer service questions, technical issues. The company often allows customers to input into the product, give them ideas, and it's really a social conversation that goes on top of our technology. And the telecom carriers benefit from that.
And you were telling me earlier that it actually all stems from gaming. We're often told in the news that nothing good comes of gaming, but
that's not true.
Right. So tell us, how did this come about?
Well, so gaming used to be considered very, a relaxing, enjoyable pleasure, maybe slightly a waste of time to some. And you had mentioned you're very involved in, is it Warcraft?
Yes.
That you like to play? So the founders of our company were gamers, and one of the things they observed is that gamers are very passionate. They're very active online and very engaged in what it is they do. And so they tried to bring the principles of gaming dynamics to our platform, which means every time you participate in an activity, you get a higher level of achievement or rank or reputation, which motivates you to get further and further engaged. And so our platform is built on gaming dynamics, and it's really deep in our history.
So basically, if I was to log on, let's say, so it's a carrier website, right? So if I was to log on to BT's website and I had a problem with my service, and then I'd click on your little logo at the bottom of the page there, and I'd be able to ask questions from, basically it would be forum people, right? They'd be...
That's right. So you would come to BT, you might not know it's Lithium's technology, but you might come and say, I'm currently having a problem with my service, or I can't find a hotspot in this area, can anyone help me? And you would see the community respond to your question instantaneously. BT is often not even involved in those answers, it's the community helping one another. But what you can see is who to trust based on this rank and reputation. So if you see my profile, you might see how many questions I've answered on BT, how informed I am on the products. You know who is a reliable source. For example, on Logitech, we have a user that answered something like 45,000 questions on Logitech's products in a given year. That's someone that has a lot of rewards on the site, and they're incredibly knowledgeable, which is someone you want an answer from.
Now, what do you get if you have that many rewards? I mean, what can you do with those rewards?
You can buy a large house. No. Really, the rewards at this point aren't necessarily monetary, although certain companies do instill some level of monetary rewards. To many of the people that are on the site, they want to help people. They want to feel knowledgeable about what they already know. They want to share if they've had a frustration and they've overcome it. They sometimes don't want people to go through that. So it's really emotional or intrinsic motivators that it cause people to participate, just like we check our email, or slightly addictive behavior, I guess, checking Twitter, or how many friends we have on Facebook. So there's a lot of those dynamics, but often it's not tied to explicit monetary rewards.
Great. So it's a place where people who know a lot can share that knowledge, and I guess the carriers really benefit from that. It's sort of like a free customer service model for them.
In some ways, I mean, I think the biggest thing is it allows them to see what their customer, in real time, allows them to see what customers are having issues with, how customers respond to one another. I mean, it's a wealth of customer information. So, I think we were careful of it. It's a free customer service. I think it's better customer service often because these are the users that use the products, and so they can answer it with a precision sometimes at the carrier itself because they haven't seen the problem yet. So we think it's just better customer service, not just cheaper customer service.
Great. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, and we'll have to check it out and see if we can answer any questions for people as well.
All right.
And thank you for sharing.
Absolutely. Thank you.